Today you are going to listen to a heartwarming tale, Sophia and her mischievous friend Richie. Sophia takes on the challenge of teaching her mischievous dog Richie the right way to behave. Join them on an adorable adventure as Sophia's patience and love transform Richie from a wild pup to a well-behaved companion. Once upon a time in a cozy little town, there lived a sweet girl named Sophia and her mischievous dog, Richie. Sophia loved Richie with all her heart, but oh, Richie was a very disobedient dog. He had a habit of running off, chasing butterflies, and ignoring anyone who called him. It made Sophia's mom and dad quite worried. One sunny day, Sophia and Richie decided to go for a walk in the nearby park. As they strolled along the winding paths, Richie's excitement bubbled over, and he dashed off, his furry tail wagging happily. Sophia called out, "Richie, come back!" But as usual, Richie paid no attention. He was too busy exploring the wonders of the park. Suddenly, Richie spotted a group of ducks by the pond. Unable to resist, he charged towards them, scattering the ducks in every direction. Sophia's eyes widened in surprise, and she exclaimed, "Richie, no, come back, please." Richie, however, was on his own adventure, completely ignoring Sophia's pleas. The ducks waddled away, quacking in protest, and Sophia found herself chasing after Richie, her laughter mixing with the quacks of the upset ducks. Finally catching up to Richie, Sophia sat him down and looked into his big brown eyes. "Richie," she said with a gentle but firm tone, "you can't keep doing this. We need to learn how to listen and stay close together. It's for your safety, and for the ducks too." Richie tilted his head, seemingly puzzled by Sophia's words. Sophia decided it was time to teach him to be a good and obedient dog. She remembered a trick she had seen in a dog training book. "Richie," she began, holding a treat in her hand, "if you listen to me and stay close, you get a yummy treat." Richie's ears perked up at the mention of a treat. Sophia continued, "But if you don't listen, no treat for you. Deal?" Richie barked in agreement, his tail wagging with excitement. From that moment on, Sophia practiced with Richie every day. Whenever Richie stayed close and followed commands, he received a tasty treat. If he got distracted and ignored Sophia, she would gently remind him, "Richie, listen." It wasn't always easy, and there were moments of laughter and frustration, but Sophia's patience paid off. Slowly but surely, Richie started to understand that listening to Sophia meant tasty rewards. The once disobedient dog transformed into a well-behaved companion. One day, while walking in the park, Sophia called, "Richie, sit." To everyone's surprise, Richie sat down promptly, his tail thumping on the ground. Sophia beamed with pride and exclaimed, "Good boy, Richie, you did it." From that day forward, Sophia and Richie became the best of friends, enjoying their walks without any duck-chasing adventures. Richie had learned the joy of being obedient, and Sophia couldn't be happier to have a well-behaved furry friend by her side. And so, in the little town, the tale of Sophia and her once disobedient but now obedient dog, Richie became a story told with smiles and laughter.
Peppa's new friends. Yay! It's a story time. Let's begin the story. Peppa's new friends. Peppa and her friends are drawing pictures at school. Then someone new arrives. "Children, today we have a visitor," Madam Gazelle says. The visitor's name is Mandy Mouse. If Mandy Mouse likes the playgroup, she will come every day. All the children say hello. "I'm Peppa Pig," says Peppa. "We are drawing pictures." Mandy draws her own picture. "That's really good," says Peppa. At playtime, all the children race down the hill. Mandy is very fast. "Why do you have a wheelchair?" Peppa asks. "Because my legs don't work," Mandy says. "But I get around fine." Squeak, squeak. Outside, the children decide to play basketball. The team that gets a ball through the hoop wins. Mandy catches the ball and wins very fast. She passes the ball to Gerald. He throws the ball into the hoop. The team wins. Hip hip hooray! Everyone has lots of fun. Soon, playtime is over. The children hurry back inside. The hill back to the school is very big. Can I help you? Peppa asks Mandy. I can do it myself, Mandy says. But it's a big hill. Peppa pushes Mandy up the hill. Thank you, Peppa, Mandy says. I could do it on my own, but it's easier with two. Back inside, the parents arrive to pick up the children. So, Mandy, Madam Gazelle says, would you like to come every day? Yes, please, Mandy says. Everyone cheers. Mandy Mouse loves her new friends, and her new friends love Mandy Mouse. And that's the end of our story. If you would love to hear more stories read aloud, be sure to check out our channel and have a good day. Bye bye. See you soon.
Once upon a time in the colorful land of Sweetville lived a cheerful banana named Benny. Benny was a ripe yellow banana who always had a smile on his face. He lived happily on the kitchen table with his two best friends, Sophia and her little sister Amber. One sunny day, Benny and Amber were playing a game of pretend in the living room. Amber giggled, "I'm the princess of the fruits and I have a magic wand. Watch me, Benny." Benny chuckled, "Well, I think bananas are pretty magical too. We're full of energy and can make delicious smoothies." Suddenly something changed in Amber's tone. She looked at Benny with a hint of jealousy and said, "Well, bananas might be okay, but I'm the princess, and I have the best magic." Benny felt a little hurt by Amber's words. He frowned and turned away, feeling a bit angry and sad. Just then, Sophia, the kind-hearted big sister, noticed Benny's gloomy expression. Sophia skipped over and asked, "What's wrong, Benny? Why do you look so upset?" Benny sighed. "Amber said being a banana isn't as magical as being a princess. It made me feel bad." Sophia smiled reassuringly. "Oh, Benny, don't let that bother you. Each person and fruit are special in their own way. We all have unique qualities. Let me talk to Amber and help her understand." Sophia walked over to Amber with a gentle smile. "Hey, Amber, can we talk for a moment?" Amber nodded, and Sophia continued. "Benny feels a bit upset because he thinks you don't appreciate bananas. But you know, each person and fruit has its own kind of magic. Bananas are full of goodness and energy. They're fantastic in their own way." Amber thought for a moment and realized her mistake. "I didn't mean to hurt Benny's feelings. I guess I got a little carried away with my princess game." Sophia grinned. "It's okay. Just remember, we should celebrate the uniqueness of each person and fruit. And Benny, how about we all play a magical game together? Maybe Amber will see how special bananas can be." Benny hesitated for a moment, but then offered a friendly smile. "Sure, let's play and have fun together." And so the three friends played a magical game, realizing that each person and fruit had its own special kind of magic. The moral of the story is to appreciate and celebrate the unique qualities of others, just like the Once upon a time in a cozy little cottage lived a curious child named Piggledy-Pip. Piggledy-Pip was always full of wonder and excitement, exploring every nook and cranny of his house. One day, while playing hide-and-seek with his pet cat, Whiskers, Piggledy-Pip stumbled upon a mysterious door hidden behind a dusty old bookshelf. "Wow, Whiskers, look what I found!" exclaimed Piggledy-Pip, his eyes wide with amazement. Whiskers purred in curiosity as Piggledy-Pip turned the rusty knob and pushed open the door. To their astonishment, they found themselves in a magical kingdom filled with shimmering castles, talking animals, and colorful gardens. "Golly gee, Whiskers, this is incredible!" exclaimed Piggledy-Pip, marveling at the sights before him. As they explored the enchanted kingdom, Piggledy-Pip and Whiskers met all sorts of fantastical creatures. There were friendly fairies who danced in the moonlight, mischievous elves who played pranks in the forest, and wise old wizards who brewed potions in their towers. But amidst all the wonder and excitement, Piggledy-Pip couldn't help but notice something strange. The once vibrant kingdom seemed to be losing its magic, withering away like a wilting flower. "We must do something to help," declared Piggledy-Pip, determination shining in his eyes. With Whiskers by his side, Piggledy-Pip set out on a quest to find the source of the kingdom's fading magic. Along the way, they encountered challenges and obstacles, but they never lost hope. Finally, they reached the heart of the kingdom, where they found a lonely old gnome named Grumblebum. What seems to be the trouble, Grumblebum? Asked Piggledy-Pip, his voice filled with compassion. Grumblebum sighed and explained how the kingdom's magic had been dwindling ever since its inhabitants stopped believing in the power of kindness and friendship. But fear not, young lad, said Grumblebum, a twinkle of hope in his eyes. With your pure heart and noble spirit, you can help restore the magic to our kingdom. Piggledy-Pip nodded bravely, and with Whiskers by his side, spread kindness and joy wherever they went. They helped their newfound friends mend broken friendships, reconcile old grudges, and rediscover the beauty of the world around them. And as they did, the kingdom began to flourish once more, its colors brighter and its spirits lifted. As they bid farewell to their magical friends and stepped back through the secret door, Piggledy-Pip couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and fulfillment. Remember, Whiskers, said Piggledy-Pip as they returned home to their cottage. No matter where life takes us, kindness and friendship will always lead the way. And with that, Piggledy-Pip and Whiskers continued their adventures, knowing that the magic of their hearts would always guide them home.
Flick the Firefly lived in the happy Glimmer Glade. His friends all glowed bright yellow like tiny suns, but Flick's light was different. It flickered a soft orange glow. Flick felt sad. Why am I not yellow? He wondered. He wanted to shine bright like his friends. So one night, Flick flew away to find a better light. He flew through the dark woods. The wise owls hooted, "True beauty comes from inside, little one." Flick didn't understand. Next, he reached the sparkly caves. Maybe some magic will make me yellow. Flick touched a crystal, but zap! His light went out completely. Flick was scared. Just then, a gentle blue light appeared. It was Luna, a special moonfly. "Why are you sad, Flick?" she asked. Flick sniffled. "I want a bright yellow light." Luna smiled kindly. "My light is blue, different from your friends, but still pretty, right?" Flick thought. Luna was right. His orange light was special too. Back at the glade, Flick practiced his orange glow, making it flicker in a fun way. His friends loved it. Their yellow lights were boring now. They all danced together, yellow, orange, and Luna's blue light, making the glade twinkle even more. Flick was happy at last. He learned that being different is okay, and even the most unusual lights can be beautiful when they shine together.
I Love You and Cheese Pizza, written by Brenda Lee. Brian is a pig in jeans. One day, he noticed something new on the wall. "Mom, what does this say?" Brian asked. "It says love." "Love? Now you can hang it back on the wall." "But what does love mean?" "Love is a sweet feeling when you see someone you really love. You feel happy, you care about them a lot," Mom explained. "So, is there someone you really love?" "Maybe it starts with the letter M." "Yeah, Mike, the pizza guy," Brian yelled. "I love him when he delivers my cheese pizza." "Okay, fine, Mike. And, Mike and his cheese pizza. So delicious." "Brian, love isn't just about your cheese pizzas." "It's not. Love is also when you stand up for your little sister when she gets bullied at school. Love is when your teacher patiently explains a math question to you. Love is when you hug grandma and grandpa. Love is also when daddy throws you into the air. Oops, how can I show people I love them?" Brian wanted to know. "Well, it can be as easy as just saying, 'I love you.' You can give them a hug. You can be kind and caring. You can even draw a card." So, Brian started drawing cards with hearts. He gave cards to Grandma and Grandpa. He gave a card to his sister, a card to his friend, a card to his teacher, and a card to his dad. Wait, there's more to come. Brian carried a huge pile of cards down the stairs, but his left foot tripped over his right foot. Brian bumped his head and crashed into the plant. Mom ran over looking concerned. Sorry, Mom, I broke your favorite plants. Brian apologized. Oh, Brian, that's all right. As long as you're safe, nothing else matters. Are you okay? I'm okay. Wow, look at all these lovely cards. Looks like there is a lot of people you love. No, Mom, these are all for you. Brian continued to explain, love is when you rushed over when I fell. Love is when you forgave me when I broke your plans. Love is when you asked me if I was okay. Love is when you showed me the true meaning of love every day. Mommy, I love you. And cheese pizza too. The end, but also just the beginning of learning and growing and sharing love with others.
Hello, everyone! Meet Sophia and Amber, two adventurous sisters living in a cozy town. Sophia, the gentle elder sister, and Amber, the lively younger one. The story is about loving and being kind to animals. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there were two sisters, Sophia and Amber. Sophia, the big sister, was always full of kindness. And little Amber, well, she had an endless supply of energy. One sunny morning, the sisters decided to take a stroll in their neighborhood. As they walked through the colorful streets, they spotted a park filled with laughter and the sweet sounds of chirping birds. Sophia grinned and said, "Hey, Amber, let's check out the park and meet some new friends, maybe even the ducks by the pond." So off they went to the middle of the park, where there was this charming pond surrounded by flowers. Sophia noticed some ducks swimming gracefully in the water and nudged Amber. "Look at those ducks, Amber! Aren't they adorable? Let's go say hi!" Excited, Amber pulled out a handful of pebbles from her bag, saying, "I want to make the ducks follow me." But Sophia, ever the wise one, gently stopped her. "Hold on, Amber. Instead of pebbles, let's try something kinder to make friends with them." Amber looked a bit confused, but she put the pebbles down as Sophia pulled out a bag of breadcrumbs. "See these? Ducks love these way more than pebbles. It's like sharing a snack with our feathery buddies," Sophia explained with a smile. Amber's eyes lit up with understanding. "Oh, got it. Breadcrumbs it is." So they sat by the pond, tossing breadcrumbs to the ducks, who quacked happily, forming a little bond with the two sisters. As they sat by the pond, Sophia tossed breadcrumbs to the ducks, and Amber giggled. "Look, Sophia, they really like our snacks." Sophia smiled. "Absolutely, Amber. Feeding them is like being a good friend. You know, animals might not talk, but they have feelings too." Amber looked at the ducks, her eyes wide with curiosity. "Feelings? Like us?" Sophia nodded. "Exactly, just like us. So when we take care of them, it's like being a good friend to them. And you know what? All animals, big or small, deserve love and respect." Amber nodded, now more serious. "So we should always be kind to animals, right?" Sophia patted her sister's head. "You got it, Amber. Treating animals with kindness makes the world a better place for everyone. It's like spreading love wherever we go." As the sun started to set, casting a warm glow over the park, Sophia and Amber left the pond, their hearts full of joy and newfound duck friendship. Later that evening, as Sophia tucked Amber into bed, she whispered, "Hey, Amber, always be kind to animals, okay? Treat them like pals, just like you treat your human friends. It makes the world a happier place for everyone." Amber nodded, hugging her favorite stuffed animal, and drifted off to sleep, dreaming of quacking ducks and fluttering birds. And so, the sisters continued their adventures, spreading kindness and love wherever they went, making the world a little brighter for everyone, big and small.
Hey little ones, it's story time. Snuggle close, make your bed prime with mommy dear and your favorite toy. Let's wander in dreams, oh so coy. Close your eyes, let your world swirl in the magic of stories where dreams twirl. Good night, sweet dreams till the break of day. Sleep tight, my